Okay, so we got orange. Aloha. Welcome. So we got blue. Welcome. Oh yeah, thank you. Aloha. We got red. Aloha. Oh my gosh. This is I love this. I love this. We got green.
You got all these off the internet.
Right. Actually, I sent it. I don't even look like me. I should have took a recent picture, huh? Oh, we got yellow. Hello, hello. There we go. What picture did you send, Monica? Oh, you got that one. Ooh. Lovely. That's you. I don't know how.
Oh, look at my picture.
You want red? What color would you want? Or you want purple?
Where's Shauna? Oh, there you are. Oh, you twist. Oh, look at you, Stan.
Thank you. Yes, Miss Lovey. That's a good picture, you Stan.
Is that all one piece?
No, it's 2 pieces. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hello there.
Hello.
And
You look great.
Right? Thank you.
Oh, okay. I was thinking pink, but that's
Okay,
no, I didn't know you had rainbow.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, Mark.
Okay. I love you, baby.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Round 1 is about to begin. Please begin beginning your character. As I call your name, please stand up. Say your name. Okay? Okay. Round 1. We'll break the ice. Build your character and establish motives for the murder. Take time to get to know the other characters and focus on the storyline that is building around you. There are 2 sets of clues on your card. Those to reveal as you mingle with others, and personal clues to conceal. As in real life, you know more about the character than anybody else. Do not worry if any secrets need to come out to solve the mystery. They will. However, use these personal clues to help you react to others during the game. So each step, each round, I'm going to read out and have an explanation so we know what to do next time around for every round. There's going to be 3 rounds. For every round, I'm going to stop, I'm going to do this. I'm going to give you instructions. Billy's going to hand out the cards according to the name. Only you will know what's in the card. I guarantee you I have no idea whose the murder is, how the murder has occurred.
Murderess?
Murderess. Murderess. Murder or murderess. These cards were tucked in by the professionals of this game. So I have no idea. Okay? Hilly has no idea. These are sealed. Okay? If they're not sealed, I promise you I didn't look at it. They're just stuck in there. Okay? I didn't look at it. So I just stuck them in these little sleeves and stuff like that. So we're gonna go to the right and go around clockwise. Counterclockwise actually. First one. Coco.
I'm Coco Beaches.
Go ahead, Andrew. I love that name. Next, Lovey.
I'm Lovey Powell.
I love it.
Next,
Soul open.
next.
Holly Malukale.
We can't hear you.
Holly Malukale.
Is that who you are?
I am Pony Mulukale.
Are you sure?
What is the name again? Lily? Pony, that's right.
Ano.
Who?
Aloy.
Oh, okay.
Ano.
Aloy. Get it right.
Aloha.
Next.
Aloha. Oh, so sweet.
I'm Tiki Hutman. Let's get this party started right.
You're going down, Tiki.
You can send an email, Blue.
Say my name.
What's your name?
Jack.
My name is Jack Merrill, but my friends call me Captain Jack. I'm from the great state of Louisiana, and I'm proud to be here today.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
My name is Paula Jackson.
And
Let's start the game. Oh,
I'm Harry Spotter. Don't tell anyone that. I'm actually Bobby Peters.
can't hear you.
I am Harry Spotter. Now you open your car. Beat what you are. What's going on?
Round one.
Start walking around, mingling with each other, asking questions, trying to figure out.
I didn't know you did that.
And keep telling people about, at the office when they're late.
And you just need to watch yourself.
I have lots of money and I'd like to take a long trip.
Don't call others out.
Yeah,
I'm just hearing.
Oh, so you're in Louisiana.
That's where I'm from.
He says names, but it's like he really doesn't know. What?
Hey, Jack. What's going on? Hey, what's going on, Otto?
What's going on?
Aloha, everyone.
Aloha.
The first island we're going to go to is the island of Hawaii. As I chant for Denise and all of you here today, it's called a olipale. A olipale is a chant way back in the days. It's a protection chant. Our performers or dancers will dance for you a kahiko called Ehoi Kealoha I Ni'ihau, which talks about Queen Kapiolani arriving to the island of Ni'ihau and how so many treasures she's found on that island, how much she fell in love with the island. So as our dancers enter, they will dance for you Ehoi Kealoha I Ni'ihau. I, Ehoi Kealoha I Ni'ihau. Ehoi Kealoha I Ni'ihau. Ehoi Kealoha I Ni'ihau I te wae huna I ka pao e. Ehoi. Still in the islands of Hawaii, I will perform for you Hanalei Moon, which talks about the beautiful moon as you reside in Hanalei. For the Maori, they call it Aotearoa, the land of the long white cloud. So we're going to bring you to that island today. And the songs we're going to dance for you talk about strength, courage, remembering your ancestors, always stay rooted and grounded. So I hope you guys enjoy the island of Aotearoa. If you notice, in every country or island, Hawaii, Tahiti, and New Zealand, New Zealand's more of the singing and the strength of their singing, if you see. And then poi, dancing with the poi is always fun to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed those dances today.
1, 2, woo! And we're gonna splash the water. Nice. Let's make our arms go nice and clean.
There you guys go. Everybody, let's love everybody. I love you guys. I love you guys. Yes, and we're gonna grab that food, mash it up, and grab it to eat. Throw those nets. And then the fish.
It's a workout.
To eat. One more. And touch your shoulders. Number called Beautiful Kauai for Harry Spotter, aka Denise. I hope you enjoy it. Kauai is one of my favorite beautiful islands that I love to visit, and I hope you enjoy this dance dedicated to you.
Thank you.
We're going to feature one of our dancers, Melanie, as she performs for you her ori. And ori is a solo dance. And the solo dancer, what you want to watch out for, is a beautiful smile, which she has. Nice, still shoulders, but her hips, you want to watch the eyes, actually, but her hips will be going. So, this is Melanie performing her ori.
Go, girl.
We're gonna go a little bit faster. Whee! Faster, faster. Nice, that's it. Beanie, 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 bana, 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 bana. Dance with that island beat. Tamure, tamure. I know you love to dance that tamure. Your heart will fly away, and in your arms I'll stay.
a blessed and great day. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to start round 2. Okay, the information is divided into pre- and post-murder segments on the round 2 cards. The motives become clear this round. The victim will have instructions on their clue card about how to become the victim. The victim will remain in the game and continue to play like everyone else, but they're going to talk like a ghost. I'm a ghost, so you're going to talk like this if you're the victim throughout the game. Once you return as a victim. After the exciting victim reveal, the investigation will commence. You will mingle about to interrogate everyone, view the evidence, and put the pieces together to make your best guess who done it. You are to share all clues and discuss them. This is not the time to keep secrets. So gossip and spill the beans.
Oh, finally.
I thought we were just spilling the beans.
Okay, so now, Jack Morrow. Give me the card.
Captain Jack.
Captain Jack.
Thanks. Thank you, Maya.
Name, please. Say the name. Okay, that one. Saul about Boatman. Saul.
Hey, cutie.
And Ghost. Lindsay Flash. Connie Malaki.
Pony.
I'm Pony. I'm Robbie. Kirsten Withers.
Holly. Hey.
Make sure no one else reads your card.
I know.
Thank you.
No cheating.
And Tiki.
Uh-oh.
No, that's Lindsay Flash.
Oh, that's Christina Withers on the end.
Don't smile.
Why did you steal Love's bags? Why? Yes, you did. I think you did.
He did, and I don't have a replacement. And he didn't apologize. I understand.
Well, you probably sold it for money.
He used to be the neighbor's Christian.
Why you go around and do your job? We're quit.
She's been trained.
I'm going to report you. What about these? I don't know what's going on either. What?
Listen, everyone.
Jack Morris stole.
I'm Robbie Peters.
I knew it. I knew
Yes,
it.
I'm the director
I knew it.
of the werewolf movie. Yes, it's me.
What? Well, why
I need to let you know. But listen.
You're not Harry Potter?
Yeah, I'm Robbie Peters.
Oh, no, my
Yeah, I'm the great director.
You're the director.
Yes, me. And I was trying to keep you from letting everybody know because you talk so much.
I believed in you. I believed in you.
You're lucky my camera
All this time, you.
That's all right. I've been here for 3 weeks, and I kept it down in a down low, so it's fine.
This is what movie have you
I filmed many movies. I'm the best actor here.
Please, come on.
I'm the best director.
Which movie? Which movie are you directing?
Many movies.
Lovey, you
I'm
have
fabulous. I'm the
With my
best.
niece?
Lovey,
With my niece?
you have so
Yes,
much money.
with your niece.
Help us report.
But I do.
Harry, Robbie, whoever he
I'm
is.
Robbie. I am the great Robbie Peters.
Don't you have so much money?
I'm not going to
You
give you
don't even have
Everybody just stop that.
Everybody just
I don't have to prove anything to you. Yes, you believe me. You don't have to prove nothing about anything. You don't have to prove nothing about money. I can't prove money. Oh my God, let me see.
You can't tell me anything because I am the great director and I'm going to give you all the information about everyone.
Amazon Louis Vuitton. Yes. Amazon Louis Vuitton. I know where that comes from.
You owe me money. If it weren't for me and my money and my bankroll, you wouldn't be here today, Jack. I paid for your room. I paid for your transportation.
You know, I am very disappointed. I almost drowned on that on the boogie board. And you know, I had to wash ashore, and I knew you was a lifeguard. And there you were, just standing dancing. That's inexcusable as a lifeguard.
I would never
I'll tell you about that one money. And I don't think that you have any excuses for the reason why you didn't try to friend of mine.
I was trying to make some money.
Well, I told him that if he helped me get my money back from Jack.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! We got a dead body over here!
What's happening?
Oh my God!
Come on.
Oh my goodness!
What's happening?
Somebody killed him! Who did it? Who did it?
Oh my God! Open the mic, Alex.
Oh my God!
Jack Morrow.
Now, Lovey, you know you should not have done
Why
that.
are you at the scene of the crime, Lovey? I just happened to walk in here. I walked in here and I found him laying down. What are you guys talking about?
Oh, wait a minute.
Lovey,
Do you think that a woman like me, I would have paid somebody to clean this up?
I don't know, Lovey.
well, Lovey, you said
You have a history of killing people.
It was Tiki. It was Tiki.
I-
Is it because you are rich? It was Tiki.
I was getting snacks.
She wants my money.
The discovery of this body to take the heat off you. You were gone for 6 minutes.
Oh, 6 minutes?
You killed my mother and my grandmother for the money. I was with Robin Peters for 2 minutes. We went to the bathroom. It was closed.
Paula, where were you, Paula?
Paula, where were you? Paula was nowhere to be found.
Paula, where were you? Where were you?
She was gone 2 minutes too long.
Kirsten.
But
I
wait a
left the
minute,
luau for
everybody.
2
Wait-
minutes.
wait
I
a
was
minute,
with
this
Robbie
somebody
Peters.
hasn't even said
We went to the
anything.
bathroom.
we went.
It was full,
No, Kirsten
and I came back. I wasn't gone for more than 2 minutes.
Yeah, Kirsten is
It doesn't take long to commit a
She went to
murder.
the restroom.
It doesn't. Which is why I'm wondering about my aunt, Lovey Powell, who was gone for 6 minutes and happened to be the person.
Yes, that's
First of all,
And she
I
had
have money to clean this up.
And
I have no reason to leave a dead body anywhere.
Lovey, I was told that you killed your children.
But softball
Or
player
sister.
in college. She said
The word I
strong enough.
got. The word I got was
Strong enough to
children.
murder someone like that. When you left the luau, Tiki and you were not at the luau. Tony and Lovey were there.
Probably killed my
I was at the luau.
No, but you left.
Tiki, you were my sister, Polly.
You left the luau.
Oh my
I left to confront Tiki.
Whatever she
you
says,
and Tiki,
she's lying.
I saw her walk away. I saw you walk away.
Wait, who? Kirsten or Lovey?
Kirsten.
I was here the whole night.
I have no.
No,
I
you
was
had
here at the
anything?
luau the whole
But we
night.
gotta.
Where were you? I was with Tiki confronting him.
Gone
Yeah,
for
were
like
you,
7 minutes
Saul?
when it happened. You know?
What do you? But where were you?
I was getting a snack in the kitchen.
Let's see if it's really dead.
How much did you steal?
I didn't
I
steal
had
it.
2 bags.
Oh, maybe Jack did. Is that what you told her?
Tony had motive because Jack owed her money. Robbie, you had motive because you wanted to leave Maui because you knew Jack had called the paparazzi.
Yeah, but we were together. Don't you remember?
You and Robbie are friends.
Lindsay.
You call yourself as an actress. He calls himself a director.
Me and Kirsten left the luau together because we were trying to not have our cover blown.
Robbie.
We went to the bathroom.
I have
we
an
busy,
Emmy.
We came back.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's
Although,
true.
Robbie, you were 2 minutes late.
That's all
coming
I
back
was.
after
So
me.
why did you
I was
lie?
gone 2 minutes. That means you were gone 4 minutes.
You have lied.
There's a murder
I was
weapon
turning
right
it
there.
into the
Maybe he's got some
police because
fingerprints
there's
on it.
evidence.
Yeah,
Because
that's-
I've been getting
that's
threats
the
on my
murder.
life.
We need fingerprints.
That's the murder weapon right there.
Give me a plastic bag or something.
Stuff is gonna be true. We're now we think find out. Now finding Tony's not what is the murder weapon.
No.
Telling you.
I know. Where were you at the time of the
woke up and my
murder?
money was missing.
I know. Where are you?
Lovey.
You were looking for Lovey.
She's gonna pay me to make sure he doesn't do any dirty stuff.
Oh, really?
And apparently you did very well.
Yeah.
And what about you, Tiki? Where were you?
Oh, I was.
He always have an excuse.
I was.
He always have an
kitchen,
excuse on
snack.
everything. You can never trust
Yeah.
Did anyone see you in the kitchen getting a snack?
The staff did.
Believe me, if there was anyone I was going to murder, it would be her.
And you've
Not
tried.
Sparrow.
Mine will.
I think Kirsten did.
I think Kirsten might have done it.
I think Pony has the biggest motive. She's been bitching about him owing her money the whole time. Well, you know, I did see Robbie Peters in line at the buffet, and he moved some table decorations to get to the butter.
And see, Lovey was there at the scene of the crime. Jack, we're following Kristen.
I think I know who's doing it.
Preliminary forensic analysis report. Examiner. Detective Haluki Ano, Maui Police Department Forensic Specialist. Request. Examine the victim's body to determine the cause of death. Result. I have physically examined the body and found the victim's death to be caused by a blunt force trauma to the head. The force of the coconut, the murder weapon,
Oh my God!
fractured the skull and caused fatal injuries to the brain.
Are you okay?
Request. Examine the suspect's clothing and personal effects and compare all trace fibers with the fibers from the murder weapon, a coconut. Results. A total of 5 fibers were lifted from the suspect's clothing and personal effects. The recovered fibers, all an identical match to the murder weapon, are designated in the report as fiber A, fiber B, fiber C, fiber D, and fiber E. The result of my analysis are as follows. Fiber A, Pony Molokeli. Fiber B, Kristen Withers. Fiber C, Tiki Hutman. Fiber D, Jack Merrill. Fiber E, Robbie Peters. It is unlikely that the murderer would not have coconut fibers found on their person after handling the coconut. Anyone without trace coconut fibers located on their person or personal effects should be considered an unlikely suspect.
Unlikely.
I didn't have any.
Tiki is because you were like
You had
laid
some.
out on the job.
Oh, but I know who it is.
Okay. That's who did it.
He did it. He did it.
There you go.
Make sure you put your name on the top right there where it says investigated by.
Feel a cold chill.
Captain Jack. What a cold chill. I'm not feeling too.
Did you feel that?
I'm going to read round 3.
Oh.
Okay, you'll be asked to accuse who you believe murdered the victim. Afterward, you will present your character solution to the mystery. Suspects will take turns presenting their solutions in front of the group. The murderer will confess.
Okay, I'm Lindsay Flash. I was angry about Jack knocking my camera out of my hand. It was an expensive camera, and without it I can't take pictures and earn a living. I traveled all the way to Hawaii for absolutely nothing. All Jack had to do was apologize, but he just pretended he didn't do it. How rude. He's lucky I'm not a murderer, because I'd have done much more than throw a coconut at his head.
I met Jack Merrill in an internet cafe chat room about 6 months ago. He boasted about being an oil tycoon and tricked me into purchasing an airline ticket for him to Maui. I reserved his room at the hotel, so he automatically got my 75% off employee discount. They all took advantage of me and used me for my discount.
I could talk to you about them frauds.
Then he pretended not to know who I was. I could tell he was lying about being rich, but I didn't care. I had fallen in love with that swindler. Did I murder him?
With Jack?
I wanted to, but I didn't do it. I'm not guilty. I love Jack.
You love
I had
Jack?
a future with Jack. I wanted to be Captain Pony.
I figured out it was Jack Marrow who stole my items from the hotel room. However, that would be a rather silly reason to murder somebody, wouldn't it? I mean, he was the fan club president of our werewolf movie series.
Was he?
Even if he only did it to make money, it's still more publicity for us. And my agent always says, no press is bad press. I didn't murder him.
Yeah, I'm Tiki Hutman, party guy here. I get the life part going. And Jack Merrill had the nerve to tell my manager I ignored his report about the sharks and dangerous riptides of the beach. I was written up. And as a lifeguard, you're only allowed one mistake. Particularly a poor one like me, I can't afford any mistakes. I want to make some money. Would I have ever forgiven Jack for telling on me? Probably not. But the more I thought about it, I saw his point. Robbie Peters nearly drowned in the riptide while he was boogie boarding. Oops.
Robbie?
Sorry about that, Robbie. Robbie's death would have been my fault, and his millions of fans would have had my head. It ain't me. I'm not the murderer.
Since we're being honest here, I must admit, I murdered my mother because she was stingy with the billions
You murdered your mother?
of dollars. I figured she'd spend it all or give it to charity. She said I couldn't have a dime until she was deep in the grave. So I just sped up the process.
Oh my God!
Then my wretched sister read my journal, your mother,
My mother.
and turned me over to the police. So I poisoned her. She's the only person I killed.
Oh my God!
Nevertheless, I inherited billions, and I'm rich. I would give each one of you a fat check to keep quiet.
I think you're
Money
lying.
talks. Remember that.
Where's my money?
So don't get any big ideas about snitching on me to the cops about Jack. That thief stole my money, but a crime like that didn't warrant murder. I wouldn't waste my time. I did hire a few folks to trash this hotel room during the luau. However, my apologies to the staff to clean up such mess. I didn't count on him dying though.
I met Jack at the Lime and Coconut Dance Club. He seemed to be offered me a good business deal because I'm here. You know, I won this trip. I'm a college student in Texas. So he says, listen, if you give me my $200, Big C Fishing brings lots of money. And I was like, well, I do need money. So I gave him my $200. And you know that sucker ignored me. He did not give me my $200, and he act like the fish wasn't biting. I don't think Mr. Jack went fishing at all. So I didn't do it. You know, I just didn't do it. I'm out of my $200. And yes, I know when I hit my friend in college because she didn't pay me with the car, but I really didn't do it this time.
Jack was one bad tipper. He didn't leave no money from nobody. So what you were looking at, his number of days on this earth was going to be numbered anyway. But I didn't kill him. So check it out. I did call the paparazzi regarding the Hollywood folks here, Robbie and Kirsten. They're going to be here real shortly. I told them that they're suspects in the murder. So based on that alone, I'm going to be getting interviews from Chicago, Dallas, New York, and Los Angeles, and I got one coming up in 10 minutes with Philadelphia. So, I don't know what else to tell you. That's how it went down.
I have to tell you guys, Jack was a crook. No.
You too? That's you.
No. There's plenty of songs with the name.
He tricked me into betting on a game of the limbo, and after making me believe he'd lose because he had a bad back. all of a sudden, when limbo started, he showed major athletic flexibility.
Jack Sparrow? We got the right Jack. We got the right Jack.
He beat me at my own game and took my money. He obviously planned that all along. He wasn't a nice person, but I wouldn't have murdered him. I wouldn't have murdered him. I wouldn't have murdered him.
Folks, I'm not a donut artist.
Oh!
I'm a federal agent.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I'm investigating Lovely for killing her mom.
Oh!
She is now confessed, and she will be coming with me. And
I knew he was a snitch.
I hope I get her money now.
we're still investigating you killing your sister.
Your sister?
My mother.
Your mother?
And you're headed for the slammer.
Oh my God! Lovey?
I've been in
And
nicer
she
places.
told me that she took my father from his wife.
I surely did and had a good time.
Oh my God! As long as it was a good time,
Okay,
Lovey.
so
Oh my
I'll
God.
give you one chance. You get to pick a number between 1 and 10. If you pick the right number, I'll just be quiet.
What if I just pay you money and we can forget the numbers game?
Pick
Let's
the-
talk real money.
Pick the right number and you get to go free.
I like the number 11.
No, it's one between 1 and 10.
1 and 10, I still like the number 11. I'm loving it. 7. 7 is the lucky number.
Okay, it's not lucky today. I was also here to investigate Jack Sparrow. He was a suspect to being a drifter, con artist,
I know it, Jack.
but we've never been able to get hard evidence on him. I uncovered tons of evidence on him at the luau and was about to take him into custody as well, as you know. Someone to get him first, but not me.
I mean, as a con artist, that ain't a reason to murder me. I'm gonna haunt someone for all eternity when I find out who done it. Ooh.
I'm the naughty murderer.
Of course you are.
Jack stole our stuff and posted it online for sale.
Jack, oh.
That irritated me. But what really made me angry was when he blackmailed me over a silly photo he took of me that I knew the media could spin into a any story they wanted. I've had enough competition for movie roles lately. And I don't need to give excuses for executives not to trust me to do anything but positive publicity for their films. Jack blackmailed me for 10% of my earnings over the next 5 years. He had to go. But I'm not going to jail. And this is what happened,
crap.
okay? Okay, Pony Kelly. Pony's motive is that Jack conned her into paying his way to Maui and using her employee discount at the hotel. It's established she is at war with her colleagues, so she'd be unlikely to tell management about what has happened and get the discount removed from his room. Pony is a hula dancer, so it should be assumed she is physically fit to commit the murder via coconut to the head, blunt force trauma. Pony assisted in setting up the buffet table, so she received a transfer of fibers from doing this. That's the reason why you had the fibers. Last, Pony returned to the luau 5 minutes before the body was discovered. Since the victim left the luau only 5 to 6 minutes before the body was discovered, that would not have given Pony enough time to commit the murder. As the victim's sign states, the victim was exiting the restroom. Me, Robbie. Robbie is guilty. His motive is financial and reputation, which are both very strong.
He left the luau at the same time as Kirsten, but she returned and he did not. He left the luau at the same time as, okay, well, I read that. He went to the break room, and then he never admitted to this, but he knew Jack was in the restroom. As he was with Kirsten when she knocked on the door, he slipped back into the luau. Nobody saw him. Grabbed a coconut and slipped back into the back break room, hoping someone was in there so he would have an alibi. He waited until Tiki saw him and left the break room. Then that is when he slipped. Okay, wait. Oh, he slipped back into the dark walkway, hoping that the victim was still in the restroom. When he saw Jack exit the restroom, he launched the coconut at his head with all his strength.
Oh no!
First, it's more likely that it would take a male's physical strength to cause enough damage for murder. And second, he is a film star, and he's the top of his physical shape. He returned to the luau only moments before the body was discovered by Lovey.
Yes.
He had an alibi for handling the coconut murder weapon while it was on the buffet table, but that only served to give him an idea to use it for murder later. Kirsten Withers. Kirsten had a motive of being angered by the thievery of her items. However, it's a weak motive, as she could have simply had him arrested. Second to that, she is in a weakened condition due to her dramatic weight loss, getting ready for her movie role. She would have not been strong enough to commit the murder. Her story is that she left the party with Robbie. They both went to the restroom, knocked, found it occupied, so she returned to the luau by herself. Robbie told her he was going to find snacks, and she was too weak to accompany him. As far as the fibers, she admitted to handling coconut on the buffet table. Tiki Hutman. Tiki helped set up the party, so that is the reason for the fibers. Tiki's motive is extremely weak. All Jack did was tell on Tiki for something that everybody else was angry about as well. Therefore, even though Tiki was irritated that Jack did what Jack did, it's not a strong motive for murder because it was right thing for Jack to do. It wasn't malicious. For this reason, Tiki should be counted out, especially when there are stronger suspects. For example, Robbie. Also, arguments can be made that Tiki's timing of leaving the luau wouldn't necessarily coincide with the murder. Pony sees him going to the break room, and then Robbie sees Tiki in the break room. Therefore, there are eyewitnesses to Tiki's whereabouts during the possible time of the murder. Lovey Powell. Lovey doesn't have any fibers on her, so she never handled the coconut. Also, she claimed to have gone to her hotel room during the time of the murder. There are surveillance cameras inside the resort, so anybody claiming to have gone inside the resort is sure to be telling the truth, as they would be found out. Also, the lock on her hotel suite would have registered the time of when it was open, Kirsten's R1 clue card. Last, it would be bold to kill and then feign a discovery of the victim, especially for someone like Lovey, who doesn't have a forensic-based occupation. Not a chance that a new billionaire would take. Jack Morrow. Jack is the victim.
So the first person to guess who done it was Pony.
Well, let's party before I go to the
Thank you, everyone.
I've got a lot to party about.
Let's party.
Just thank everyone for participating. You guys did a fabulous job. Great job. Thank you. You all did a great job. Happy birthday! Thank you. This is Cocoa Beach, also known as Andrea Fritz Hill. She's a friend of mine. I know her from Atlanta. We were in radiation therapy school together, so that's how I know Andrea. Kathleen Curry. Yes. And I know her through Andrea. And so she's, I've just known her for about a year, how many, 2 years?
A little bit, almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years now. Stan the man is my cousin's husband. And Stan is just, I guess my cousin's husband's cousin. He's now my cousin. Monica Jones. Okay.
And I'm her cousin.
First cousin.
My first cousin.
Forever
and ever. We grew up together since we were
3 years old.
And there's her sisters. This is Shauna Jones. I've known her forever since she was born. Paul Lazada is Shauna's partner.
My partner.
Mark Wilson. I've known him since high school. This is 40-something odd years. So this is Lily Rivera, my partner of 10 years. She's also our big coordinator. She's the one that kept us flowing. This is Pam Flynn. I mean, I've known Pam since how many years?
32 years.
32 years. I used to be a planner for the county of Santa Cruz, and so she worked for the...
1989.
Yes. This is Kirsten Withers. Thank you again all for joining me for my 60th birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Denise. Happy birthday to you.
One for every half a decade.